Like and subscribe to our channel, Fabulous Pattaya Media Group, by using the link below. The weekend saw disappointment amongst many who had higher expectations of the outcome of the CCSA meeting Friday, due to review all COVID controls in the kingdom. Real outcome is that travellers to Thailand don't need to PCR test before their journey here, but will still need to do that once they arrive. Some provinces have been rezoned, which will allow restaurants there to serve alcohol, and some borders will reopen with neighbouring countries. Songkran is to be limited to the traditional Thai style of celebration, with no water fights or splashing, and that's likely to see the extended Songkran days in Pattaya's region nixed. The daughter of former Prime Minister Thaksin has been moved to a more prominent position within the Phue Thai party, raising eyebrows amongst many and seeing her welcomed by the majority of the party's supporters. With no news of an election looming, it's pointless to debate whether she plans to climb higher up the ladder as her father and aunt did. Thailand's Senate will review a reoffending bill passed in the House of Representatives that could introduce chemical castration for repeat offenders towards women. Currently approved for use in several American states, 4 European ones, along with Korea and Pakistan, prison services report the reoffending here of over 2,000 offenders in a 3-year period, seeing over 1,000 doing so within just 1 year of their release. Chonburi province reports 1,128 cases of COVID in the past 24 hours. 272 in Chonburi, 302 in Silachar, 236 in Banglamung and 88 in Sattahip. Nationally, the CCSA in the same period announced 23,441 new cases of COVID across the country, with 23,153 having recovered and been released from quarantine, but 88 deaths attributed to the virus. As the word is that we'll have a new citywide election for mayor and others in the council, our current mayor has yet to throw his hat in the ring, with many who oppose him citing his lack of progress, others remembering that most of his tenure has been during the COVID era, which has taken up most, if not all, of his team's time. The first election for a mayor here in Pattaya in 9 years will see 2, if not 3 more people registering to oppose him, blaming, it appears, the current City Hall team for the lack of tourism and business here. Quite how they would revitalise it with China travel banned and Russian travel on hold too is anyone's guess. But the battle for the corner office could get interesting. Sansuk police confirmed the discovery of a drowned fisherwoman 2 kilometres offshore. It seemed that she and her family were crab fishing. Reality is that the bay is extremely turbulent and will remain so this week, with all small boats recommended to stay on the shoreline as large storms have already begun by early this morning. And today's story of warmth comes from Rayong and the owner of a shabu shabu hot pot eatery. Now all across the internet, the story involves a young girl who wanted a hot pot for her birthday. Staff noticed that while Dad sat with her to order, he left as she ate, and found out that it was because he couldn't afford a meal for both of them. The good-hearted owners and staff not only invited him to stay but waived the bill and bought the child a birthday cake, proving that there is good out there if you just take a look for it. And with the Met Office promising highs today of 31, dropping down to 27, a humid day with stray storms around for the whole of the day and night at any time. Local and national news today from Fabulous 103 FM and Fabulous Pattaya Media Group. And to get a notification every time we release another bulletin or programme,